Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Apostle Alfred Uyinosa, the man with the talk amasi be, they interview Commissioner for Art and Culture for Edo State. Make I leave you, make you hear from Apostle Alfred Uyinosa and the Commissioner. Enjoy the video.
Yes, my people. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. My name is Apostle Alfred Dele Obaitan. The man with the talk and the do and the show and the be. We will continue to appreciate Baba God for the wonderful things when He do for our life. Remember, tell friend truth in His boyfriend. Community where good people for keep quiet and Baba will become general overseer. What is not good is bad. We experience a lot of bad things because good people keep quiet. Still on our movement this afternoon in projecting the positive side of our state, changing the negative narrative. Now we carry waka, go meet one of our honorable commissioner, Dele, and we know the year of this commissioner. Now be the commissioner for art, culture, and tourism. They do great work for the city. If I say, our people really need to hear from this honorable commissioner. Some people say, na imported man, the important come, not be our citizen. While Basel, he go, they carry stranger, he go, they carry citizen. I said, me, I no go worry, me, I no worry. I want to go find out whether our own or the important come. And now we hear from this afternoon. My commissioner, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Well done, sir.
Good
I
afternoon.
be very happy to see you.
I be happy to see you too.
So you speak with English like
I
this?
sabi pitch small. I know the ICC. I go school.
ICT.
I go ICC for Benin City here. I go Uniben for this Benin City. Those days I dey waka from Otote Street,
Yeah.
off Texami Road.
Okay.
Go Siloko
Texami
Market,
Road.
Texami Road to Siloko Road. Now tuke I dey take Oba Market.
What did they call you?
I sabi tuke all those days where I go sit down with my white and my black knicker. And then I go there between two market women with bonga fish across my face.
I'm gonna shut it on your nose. So guys, our brothers and sisters all over the world, information is the key. Remember when there is no positive propaganda, negative propaganda will continue to fly.
Exactly.
So we dey try as much as we can to take silence the negative propaganda by promoting the positive side. My commissioner, sir, I dey very happy to see you this afternoon. I don't see your work for Facebook, on print media, and they share on social media. I was like, this man, he dey do great work. I will see you for Edo North. We dey bring gas some area when I feel say, this will really boost the income, the IGR of our state, and to give employment to our people.
Exactly.
First thing, sir, now what really motivates you to come this state, to come back to home? But first of all, you will introduce yourself, give our people, may they hear from you.
Okay, my name is Dele Obaitan. So I'm from Akoko Edo local government area. And for Akoko Edo, you know, say, we dey close to Ondo State.
Yes.
Hence, we get that Yoruba influence. So, as my name na Dele Obaitan, na because na Akoko Edo I come from.
Yes.
It no mean say Oga import me from Lagos or from abroad.
Okay.
I'm a homeboy. Okay. I am proudly Edo.
Edo.
So let us get that one clear.
That's all.
Make I start by saying thank you.
Yes.
Because you dey do great work. Even when I dey abroad, I dey follow your work for Facebook. I know say I dey always dey comment.
Yeah.
Say now you dey really dey communicate within our Oga, His Excellency, Governor Obaseki dey do for us. You know, and make I just take this time to also appreciate our great governor. Because Naim find me, say make I look at the position where he won't consider me for. You know. The man is doing amazing work. But it just be like say our people know they follow up waiting they do well.
Okay.
Now either they not just know the information or they know they get the information, or it be like say certain people get their own special interests where then they push.
So they follow.
So because of that now, then they give out misinformation, negative propaganda. But I will tell you now, say, Oga might be the inspiration for me to come back home. I don't look the man, the methodical way they approach the problems we dey for our society. The man get strategy. The man get sense.
Wow.
Because strategy sense. And he sabi our people well.
Wow.
No be say he can't chop money. The plenty politicians wey we don't get before, now their own stomach infrastructure everybody the day after. So when you see person like Oga, he see the problem wey full ground. He can say he go turn everything around. He go do it strategically. He don't engage people abroad for this looted artwork and this and that. He don't look the situation, say, okay, how we go fit work together? Because these things, even the people for abroad, all these foreigners, they don't talk, say, now we not get this artwork. We know what happened for 1897 when the British come raise everywhere, come loot our place, come destroy the great empire we get. Since then, it can't be like say we never recover. We not feel recover, and it don't create some serious problem for our society. But the Oga governor, he don't see say, okay, we go sit down, we go negotiate with them, because the artworks, as they belong to us for Edo, the whole world don't see them, and they don't become property of the world in a sense, because they value waiting our ancestors do.
Prepare for granted.
Exactly. So as responsible Edo citizens, we know say all this artwork they before us now our work.
Now our property.
But because of the greatness within these artworks and the stories whether they tell, we don't even sabi the stories we dey inside these artworks. Now we know. We get responsibility to share the goodness with the world.
Wow.
As we dey do am, they go realize, say, all these narratives where they float around before, na lies. They don't really document. One Portuguese trader where they come here, different artists, even foreign artists, when look the work, they don't talk, say, this work, the beauty wey dey inside this work, the intricacy wey dey inside this work, there is no way the people wey do this work be savages. There's no way. This dey too intricate, they too beautiful. This kind of work not fit come from savages.
At all.
So the thing we dey do now will become legacy. This is a legacy project where we dey do. And the other things we go do around this anchor of the museum, this cultural district where we dey do. To bring tourists, flock, come Edo State. Now, when tourists they go come with empty pockets.
No.
They go bring dollar. They go bring pound.
They go bring euro.
All this one they talk say, oil money don't drop. We know they see federal allocation again. The smart person could start to diversify the economy away from oil.
And now what Oga they do now?
And you don't see Oga now they do am with oil palm investment for this Edo State. They see tourism as one of the pillars when they take bring revenue come Edo State. So my message to our people is say, make we focus on the positives. See, this saying, you get this saying when they talk, say, now wetin you dey nurture, now you dey grow. Now wetin you dey give food,
now you go
get power. So as we dey talk negative about our own society, now you dey grow. We dey see am. We dey see evidence, banditry, kidnapping, all this wahala.
Because wetin we dey talk with
we
our
dey
mouth.
talk am. Even for Bible say, beware the power of the tongue. Now wetin you go put out with your mouth.
Now it go happen.
Now that's self-fulfilling prophecy. Beware the power of the tongue. So we must speak positivity into our society if we want to see positive.
We must speak positive things into our society if we will experience positive things. So my commissioner, sir, it gets so many areas when I feel say you go feel boost our income or to attract investors into the state. and I also discovered this area of art. If you go Egun now, we get a lot of art. It did there. What will be your plan to then showcase that art? That's number one. Then number two, although we get modes, but today that mode they don't cover them, they don't do everything. So what will be your plan? Because these are the two major tourist sites. Then the last one I want to bring out, that is this Ikpoba River Dam. I don't know whether I don't hear of Ikpoba River Dam.
I don't hear.
If you go there, you will see some houses they don't build. That one will do where they don't have pardon. It will do very good for tourists. So I don't know. What will be your plan for this area? Because I don't say a lot of area there when the bishop people don't really get knowledgeable of. So I beg, make you tell our people some of your plan and the things what you don't do in this area where I don't talk so.
Okay. So in the area of tourism, Oga, Mr. Governor don't give directive. Make we tour all of Edo State. Make we go look cultural and tourist sites. Where we go fit prioritize. We go prioritize some of them. Seek funding. Make we bring them up to world standards. So I don't start with some of our local Edo South cultural and tourist sites. Don't go look some. Don't they compile the list of them? Then I go Edo North, go look some, and I plan go Edo Central. The idea now to list them out, look at which ones strategically we go fit put investment money into. And then as we do the MOA, the Cultural Creative District for this side. This district, not be just one building they do. Now, the first phase now pavilion, and they focus on Edo South in the first phase. For, we know, say, every part of Edo, we get citizens from every part of Edo. We did this capital city. So everybody is represented when we do something for here in Edo, in this city. Okay? So the first phase we will focus on Edo South. Bring everything up to speed. We will do the pavilion and we will work on all the other sections, the whole district. And as we do one, you will see business go flow enter.
That area.
Now that kind of thing, you will see, say, maybe even Starbucks, go say we want to bring coffee shop. You go see foreign direct investment come because of the greatness of the thing we want to do. Once we don't do that phase one, that one will capture as they talk about the River Dam. We will look at other different, cultural sites within Benin City here. Now we will focus on this one first. Because we know say the airport in Benin City.
That's true.
Whether you are from Akoko Edo, you are from Isako, you get person with it here. So everybody will see some of the investment we will come here. One way or the other, it will trickle back to your local government area. So that's the first thing. Then after phase one, I don't tour all the other areas. We could look at those areas. How we want to put investment. Even for my hometown of Ososo, we get Ososo Tourist Center there. How we go do something here when the whole world, not just for even domestic tourism. For example, now, I get this vision. I go the Ososo Tourist Center, see one flat area where I never even see before. All the time they go Ososo, I know they get time to go see. I look this way, I say, wow. If we could put nine-hole golf course for here, then do luxury chalets with this thatch roofing. So it blends with nature, but when you get inside, the appointment will be granite countertops, luxury. And they do it that way for Bali, for Kenya. We do it here, really do it right. You see, say, all the big boys with the golf, they won't come there. They won't go there. And so you put money
into the system.
Right? So those are, when you ask the question, how I want to approach this thing, that's what they take to one. That's strategic. Because even before I enter this appointment, I did do things for tourism for If you go look, visit ososo.com.ng.
Okay.
Our website where some of the youths
Also
put
create.
together, Then we don't train them. We get tour guides. We go take you hiking. You go Oruku. Oruku is the highest point in Edo State.
Wow.
It's in Ososo there.
Wow.
So there are many areas like this. I go Shomorika Hills the other day.
Yeah.
Go there, you see cave. I go Fuga, see beautiful cave. And some of these caves, you get one restaurant for Dominican Republic, for Santo Domingo,
Yeah.
where I go. Then they call the restaurant El Maison de la Cava. You go there in a cave.
Wow.
But then they don't do one spiral staircase, go down.
So go there.
Then you go inside, you get seated. They don't put chandeliers for cave. You go there, find the best dining. The food is amazing. But the way where they take situate time might be the draw. They get fine champagne glass with prawn for inside cave. They chop. You see better people all around. The environment, soft music echoing through the cave. We get them here. But we know they do anything with it.
So what will be your plan now? Because you didn't bring out some things me I don't know. Now what will be your plan now to take open up that cave so it will become a powerful tourist site?
I will talk now. So we don't list it. We don't enumerate all these different sites. Now we go give report to governor.
Okay.
We go give report to governor consultants. Then we go they work, see which one we want to take up. Because I know say resources they scarce.
No money now.
Resources they scarce. Even me, I won't go approach foreign investors. Even if we do a private-public partnership and bring some investment, the infrastructure needs to be there. Once we don't get the infrastructure, because if I go build the golf course for the roads not there to I do not na wahala. If security not there, na wahala. So now to think strategically how we want to approach them, so that we can achieve what we want to achieve, and it will benefit everybody. So the first thing at the list, the second thing to agree on what we want to do
first.
How much, then we go do the costing, and then we go see which ones we go take action plan against immediately and priorities.
My commissioner, my people, when I wait to follow us, so if you get any question where you want to ask, just put up for comment section. My brother will read the question asked. This one are your commissioner. When they hear of before, now the chance so.
Now well done,
So, my people, any question I want to ask, because time don't reach, we know we sit down and look again. We want to see how we fit take join hands with government to then open up area where we fit bring in foreign investors. Make I tell you, no government will fit build the nation. Now people, they got that money together. So, my commissioner, sir, this area of moat, you never answer us.
The moat, sorry, I missed that one. So the moat, say, first of all, we can correct this misinformation where they flow globally. Say, now the Great Wall of China be the largest man-made infrastructure for the world. That's not true. That's not true.
Wow.
The Great Moat of Benin Empire was larger than the Great Wall of China.
Wow.
So let us understand what we have, because it be like say we know they appreciate what we get. That moat where they throw dirty put, that is we can call it the eighth wonder of the world. It should be amongst them.
Wow. Where we neglect,
but not be our people fault, sir. Not be our people fault. If you don't know, you don't know. So as we don't do this part of this juncture let us re-educate ourselves. Let us understand what our ancestors were created. Say when I did small, I did for America. We did do American history. We did do European history. Nobody teaches us about Africa.
Wow.
So a lot of misinformation day out there about Africa. Now, when my father, in his infinite wisdom, say, "Yeah, my senior brother, you must go back home to know where you're going, where you come from."
Study where from come.
Then I enter ICC. We can't learn of different empires, not just the Benin Empire, Oyo, Songhai, Kanem Bornu, all these different empires that abroad, they know they even
They never
teach
talk
anybody.
about that.
So even our people waiting abroad,
They don't know.
our black brothers and sisters, okay, they never learn about their culture. They be like say they start with slavery.
Wow.
There's this saying when they carry our people go that side, not the slaves they carry go. They carry away doctors, they carry away lawyers, they carry away accountants, they carry away scientists. And they carry away from our side, from our shores. They carry away kings and queens. We come from the great Benin Empire. So we should walk proudly like the kings and queens that we are.
We should walk proudly like the kings and queens that we are. Make una take note. Any question?
Yes. We have two questions here from one of our brothers, Sarene Daniel. Say, are you working with our royal father, the Oba of Benin, to build the museum after all the bronzes are fully brought back? That's the first question. Then the second question is, you have just 2 years and you have listed so many things. How do you think you can achieve all this in 2 years?
Okay. So let me do the second question first.
Okay.
Because the other one question, yeah, the thing. I'm being honest, so maybe not go that one, the thing. But we have 2 years. Okay. The brilliance of our governor is that he understands the fundamental nature of human beings. Yeah, if you think about human beings, there's in economics, I think we call it the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. People are generally the same. But anywhere in the world, we are generally the same. We have 2 short years. By the end of the day, he understands that for things to continue, our people, all of us, must understand that we get a do.
Okay.
Nobody is going to come from outside to save us. So all we can do is the governor has taken his time to recruit people who have expertise, who have connections, who are more than anything else passionate. I'm not going to divulge to you what I left behind in the US, how much I was making and the lifestyle I was living to come and do this. This is about service. Because if it was about money, I wouldn't be here. Okay? I feel honored to be a part of what is happening because there's a renaissance going on here for Edo State. So to the question directly is, how do we plan to get all this done?
Yes.
We may not get all of it done physically as what we can see. But what we're going to do is lay the foundation.
Build the system.
And build a system and institutions such that as long as our people say this is what we want, and we're taking ownership
of those things.
Because Edo belongs to all of us.
Yeah.
That we're taking ownership. We're going to structure things in such a way that it will be very difficult for anybody to come and say, oh, we're just going to rubbish it and we're moving a different. No. I believe in my Edo. They're going to stand up and say, no, this is what
you must continue.
For the first time, Edo has a 30-year plan.
Yeah.
And we are coordinating all these projects with the plan. So it's not anything sitting in silos. We're all the MPAs, and we are working as one team. So to answer your question, not everything will be done. There's even the cultural district, we're talking a 5-10-year plan. Obviously, we will not be here in this appointment. But by the time we lay this groundwork, you start to see, people they like to see, touch, smell, experience. You are going to, within a year, you will start to see that and experience it and touch it and go inside it. Then you will know that this is not a joke. We're here to make Edo great again.
Any other question?
Oh, let's go back to the Okay, so what I will say, because I don't want to go too deep into it, because even me, I don't understand. There's no argument. People think there's this fight. There's no fight. Okay? The Oba is our royal father. Nobody can deny that. That is who he is. But the governor is also our governor of the state. Okay?
Yeah.
And so we're talking about two great Edo men that have a vision, that are moving forward with a vision. The rest of what you're hearing is a lot of noise, to be honest with you. Because I think I don't like to get distracted by noise. I have to focus on the end goal, keep my laser focus, so that we can deliver for the people.
So that we can deliver for the people.
At the end of the day, it's about the people. You know, when you came in here, I said, I work for you. You're my boss. The appointment I have, I serve at the pleasure of His Excellency, the governor. But all of you are taxpayers. You're my boss. I work for you. So I don't believe in big manism. I'm a simple guy, and it works for me. In that any goal I've set, I've never set a goal that I did not achieve because I don't get distracted by noise. So I plead with all of you. This thing is not, there's no quarrel here. Trust me, there's no quarrel. I think the sensationalism going on is more hype being caused by people who want to be troublemakers. There's no fact. At the end of the day, this museum that we built, the great Oba, you want to so do, there's plenty of room for many museums if we need that. But I think this so-called quarrel is overhyped. It's not that serious. So everybody should just chill out.
Thank you, sir. Any other question?
You know, what people are trouble.
So, my people, when I see the beauty of this, the truth is here, the reason why a lot of negative propaganda they fly because men not they sit down and talk like this. They give us sound information. We know they hear from the horse's mouth. So we don't they hear because some people don't listen, we want to destroy them, we go destroy, but don't do so. My people, remember, all these things we commission are not put for grant. It no go fit come to pass if it's not there.
Thank you. Thank you.
All these things when commission are not put commission they don't put for grant. See. We no go fit achieve this thing if it's not there. So for us to achieve mega agenda, making a no great, and make all of us see how we fit take promote peace and unity. Let's say my brother get one question because the way they look at me.
I beg, before you said what you just said is very, very important. So my message to our people. And actually let me throw a question to our people. Let's make this a bit interactive. If you work hard and you get some money, you go take that money, go invest for a place where what? You go Ukraine. You go take your hard-earned money, go Ukraine, go put restaurant there now.
No.
So let us start thinking. Let our sense work for us. Nobody. We get plenty Edo diasporans full every world. We have Edo diasporans everywhere.
Yeah.
And they get money. And they make dollars, they make pounds. We want them to come home. A lot of us have been wanting to come home. But the negative propaganda where they put out there, a lot of people they fear. Me, I know they somehow too normal. So me, I just they come and they drive for our highway for night. I fear it. The fear factor, I don't get fear factor. That's why I would just say drive for night. Even
no shaking.
No shaking. When I bring my friend Legit come perform for us also. Now 5 p.m. we leave Lagos. We drive by road, reach us also for 2:30 a.m.
Wow.
But we drive from Lagos to Ore. We take Akure Road.
Wow.
Go join the Okene Express Road to Igara. That's how we went that night. And that middle of the night, we no see no cab, not only us and headsmen and cows and tipper.
That full road.
Full road. We got there 2:30 a.m. We go stage, go perform. After traveling for 3 days because of COVID, our flight was delayed, redirected. So me, I know they fear. But when you put fear outside, let's say not to bring their hard-earned money, come invest for your society. Then the same people you talk say jobs not there. Then you take your own hand, put sand for your gari. Then they complain say sand dey your gari. So please, maybe they use our sense. Now we get Edo. We are all proudly Edo citizens. Let's speak about the positives. Whether that we get fine girls for this there's plenty there. I don't see how my we get handsome men plenty for here. Athletic, strong men. Let's talk about the positives, things that will bring people to. We get clothes, we dance, we get singers. There are plenty of positive things to celebrate about Edo State. Why are we putting out negative? Then again, as stakeholders, as owners of Edo State, we should make sure if you see something that is security risk, you speak up. We have to get this place secure. A secure Edo, a peaceful Edo will create a vacuum where money could be flow enter Edo State. And so that money now you now will enjoy it. So we need to speak about the positives and minimize all this negative talk
about the state.
About the state.
Wow. Any question, my brother?
Your honorable sir, I'd like you to tell us what begin bring your passion for art, culture, and tourism. Where the passion this start from?
That one, now, good question, because many people don't know. Say my original passion, the time where I did ICC, then go Uniben. When I enter Uniben, for my admission from the theater arts, I want to.
Okay.
But say our fathers, so our old school fathers and mothers, you will be doctor, you will be lawyer, you will be engineer. So now, so I enter pharmacy. Then I get one auntie with the pharmacist will influence my decision, because originally the doctor I won't be.
Okay.
But she can't tell me, say, this one you won't be doctor. That time when they talk in the 80s now, doctors, I get one doctor with Dr. Quere, Dr. Quere, and my uncle. Okay? Work 8 months, government up here. So doctors know they make money. For pharmacists, you set up your business, you make your your medications, you set your medication. So you control your destiny for pharmacy. So I just decided, I just sit down for pharmacy, do them. When I do I go America, I go finish pharmacy, then I go do MBA. But my passion always was theater arts. When I finish pharmacy school, I take the money where they make, go pay for tuition, I go study theater arts for America.
Okay.
So as the school where I go, they call it Freedom School of Theater Arts in Philadelphia. Now, minority school.
Okay.
They say, as blacks entertainers, they don't just teach you one skill, they teach you must be able to act, sing, and dance.
Wow.
That way you are in triple threat. Because, I will just be honest, in America, this melanin will get, they know they treat you the same as you go.
Yes.
So for you to get a chance at getting a role, you must be able to outperform. So that I've always been passionate about the arts. Now you ask about the culture side. Let me tell you, man. When in 1981, when my father bring my senior brother and I leave the US, come back, I vex. They vex. They can't put me for ICC. And at that time, the governor, Ambrose Ali, so rest in peace, I started free education. So the system was overwhelmed. My first classroom, now for inside makeshift poetry, they put desk and that's what for America, I can't sit down for poetry.
You don't mean it.
They go school. Meanwhile, what I leave behind, all the colleges won't give me scholarship because I'd be serious athletes and brilliant.
Yeah.
They say, make it come. Football, I play football. Wrestling, I play. Track and field, I was a superstar. So you go say, my father said, no, you're going back. So I did vex. But as you get older, and you have your own children, you start to understand the way a father and a mother will think, what they want based on what they know. So I came to understand his thinking, and I will tell you what I learned when I was here in ICC, when I was growing up in Benin. The things that I picked up that became a part of me is what made me successful abroad.
Wow.
And so I got to a point, I have 7-year-old twins, boy and girl twins. I felt it would be a disservice if I didn't bring them here to know their roots, to be anchored in their roots, in their culture, because we have a beautiful culture.
Wow.
I sit here as a proudly Edo man to say a lot of times we don't appreciate what God has blessed us with, our culture, our arts, who we are to people, our food, our clothing, our dance, our skills, pottery and the rest, bronze making, wood carving. We're a brilliant people. We just have allowed other people's narrative to dictate who we are. And that has got to stop. And that's why this MOA, this project we're doing, is so crucial to the healing of the Edo people from what happened from 1897.
Wow. Now, you don't talk about this MOA. Now, a lot of things really they will need to talk about. But because of time, we'll create another day. But this MOA, I want me to throw light on this MOA. Now, people never really know what you want to do. Just give us small expo.
That one, na big subject matter. So we might have to do a dedicated thing for MOA. But okay. MOA stands for Edo Museum of West African Arts.
Edo Museum of West African Arts.
Okay. So that is the overriding, you just break down that, what I just said, Edo Museum of West African Arts. This is bigger than just the Benin City, the Benin Empire, yes. But this is bigger. This is where encompassing Edo is going to be situated here for every Edo-lite. Then at the end, the Museum of West African Arts. So we're incorporating all of West Africa. So it's not just going to be a museum where you go and look at artwork. It's also going to be storage.
Okay.
Storage is very key because in the discussions about bringing back our looted artwork and artifacts, there was the issue of, do we have the storage facilities that the people abroad have to make sure we preserve these pieces properly. So this is to address that. In that storage, I'm talking top line storage facilities.
Okay.
We're going to be having research facilities.
Wow.
That can date art that is that from archaeological dates. Okay. So they're going to have the research. You're going to have the storage. Yeah, we're also going to have programs in place for our artists that are living now. Training facilities and showcasing and supporting festivals and art expo, different things. So there's a lot. And it's not just going to be for Edo. But as I said, we're incorporating all of West Africa. So let's say you have a museum in Senegal, or some investigation needs to be done. Other countries all across,
bring them together.
They will be coming to Edo to use our facility, because the facility we're putting in place is one of a kind in all of Africa.
Wow.
Okay. So people need to understand that this is bigger than just the core. Yes, we have a great big empire. That kind of is the central anchor. But if you understand, if you know your history and geography well, the Great Benin Empire extended. Lagos came out of Benin, the empire. All the way across the Dahomey. The Benin Empire reached far and wide, all throughout West Africa. And so in a way, it's kind of bringing back the true greatness of the Benin Empire, but then doing so in a way that we embrace all of Africa, specifically even West Africa. But this could reach as far as all of Africa. Because the expertise that's going to be housed in this center that we're putting up is going to be desired worldwide. So that's a little expo.
Wow. My people, I get very happy. Why? Because we get the right information. Because once we get the right information, we do not noise, we don't reduce. But basically, my commissioner don't do justice to a lot of things. And I know, say by the grace of God, we'll create time. But we'll try to see how we fit make and make continue. So maybe we get more updates about the tourism in Edo. Because I know, say, in focusing on tourism, it's going to really boost IGRO and it's going to open up Edo State. Any question?
No, now just 2 things I want to be commissioner.
Okay, go ahead.
Number one, we see some beautiful arts. We will beg and interpret some of them for us before we round up. We don't want to round up. I don't know if we could grant a request.
I go grant her, but I'm running for something, so I have a staffer that's what he does.
Good.
So I will have somebody to do that with you.
Yes,
Because
okay.
I'm running.
So cut that one later.
You can do that.
Later.
Yeah. Okay.
Then the last one, I want me to talk to our people who see they passionate about this art, culture, and tourism, but they discourage now for one reason or another. I don't want me to just give them a few words.
Okay. First of all, we get since I came on seats, the first thing I ask is, do we have a Facebook page? So please, make sure that they follow our Facebook page. That's the first thing. Because when you go there and see what we're doing, you'll be encouraged.
Good.
Okay? The second thing that I
Yes,
ask,
I just called the Facebook page.
it's EDO Ministry of Arts, Tourism and Culture. I will put it out on my page. So if you know my page, you'll be able to see it. But if you just do the search in Facebook, put EDO State Ministry of Arts, it will pop up. Okay, so that's where you go and follow, because we're doing a lot there, and I'm very transparent, and I work every day. So I want people to know what we're doing, because like I said, you are all my bosses. So as you are my boss, you have to know what your money is getting. So that's why every day I try to, when I even have meeting, I take picture so that you people see who I'm meeting, where I'm spending my day. Then when I travel, my social media team is me to show you what we are doing, because you need to know what you are getting for your money. This is what we call transparency. And then I expect you to hold me to accountable. If I'm not doing something right, or I say something that offends, please tell me.
Speak out.
Because I don't want to offend my boss, all of you. So then what was it? You were saying, okay, to encourage. So before I even got this appointment, I was doing things in Soso, as I mentioned. And I brought in an artist to work with some of my local musicians. We put out this song called Ogbogbe. So we put some of that footage even on our main website, because I'm trying to tell you people how I'm thinking. Like when I came, my head is just hot. I have all these ideas of things I want to do. So the other thing we did was we got our website up because it was down. We got our YouTube channel launched, and this is where it's key, because we've launched this thing now. It's been maybe 3 weeks. I begged my Edo people for content. So when I'm saying content, if you have a business you want us to market for you, please bring us something so we can market your business for you. You know, the one thing I don't like as a business owner, when government comes with a policy or they come to collect some kind of tax or levy, and then I have to ask myself, what do you do for me that I'm giving you this money? So I'm thinking of it from your end as a business owner. If I'm someone that I'm providing my own life, I'm providing my own security, I did the build out of the business, and then everything, what I'm providing myself, what is government doing for me? So to answer that question, I'm putting it in place of how can we help you thrive? Because when you thrive, it's good for our community. Wow. So I'm looking at it from that standpoint. We held a stakeholders meeting yesterday, because I wanted everybody to come in, to tell everybody to come in and let me know what hardships you are going through, what challenges, how can we help you? We are partners in this Edo state. Wow. We are not here to make your life miserable. Okay? So the YouTube channel is there. If you are a fashion designer, we showcased a fashion designer recently who my wife has even modeled for his clothes for. And I even he sent me some of his clothes that I've worn. Wow. When I go on Facebook and I put my what I'm doing on my private life out, I was wearing Pride Land fashion. Maybe some crisp white native wear. Yeah. So I take pictures, I put it there, and I give credit to that designer. Do you know, since we did that, my friends abroad, they're placing orders with him. Wow. So this is how we can showcase your business to the world. I have friends worldwide. The one that my wife models for, all my friends, a lot of them are doctors, their wives, their husbands, they now wanted to order these dresses at $300 a piece. Is that not good money? Don't you want that kind of money? Please send it. If it's your restaurant, if you have a cookbook, whatever you want to send me, let me help you showcase it to the world. I believe that government needs to work for its citizens. And then in that token, we can now come and say, okay, but we have brought value to you. We are just asking you to contribute to the running of the state.
Wow.
And in the end, we want to use that money to build infrastructure for you. It's one hand is washing the other. That's the way life should be. So thank you, all of you, for joining us. I will let Oga here close out this session.
I know you're my boss.
I work for you. So now you be the Oga.
Yes, my people. So I want to say thank you. Please, let's join together to make Edo great again. Truly, Edo is moving forward.
Amen.
Make we try to fit a challenge, don't negative propaganda. Make we promote what we unite us. Finally, I talked something one day. I said, you be abroad in a true music company, and you can't expect me to develop a company. It not go come. Forget your brother and your sister the day here. Exactly. But every means away the true will affect your brother, will affect your mama, will affect your sister. And the small salary when they get out of that side, you see bring a come every day. It don't make sense. So guys, we stay united, we could make mistake again. My brother, Honorable Commissioner,
thank you.
I know the year of you for a very long time. And I thank you, say you don't open up your face and make our people. Yeah.
I beg you. So, my office is open. Come and greet me, I beg you now. You know, this is your office. I work for you. So feel free to come to your office to visit anytime.
Now, sir, he said the office open. So, I want to say thank you. God bless you. Edo must be great again. Amen. Pray for the governor. Support the governor.
Amen.
Indeed, Edo is moving forward. God bless you. Bye for now. Bye.
Now we don't hear from Apostle Alfred Uyinosa. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.